Hi, I just want to give you a brief rundown of what the story is behind Maximum Mayhem Dungeons number 8, Funhouse of the Puppet Jester. So, what happens is, there was this magic user that lived his whole life and career as a magic user, up until he was around in his 40s. And then he suddenly decided that, you know what, I've had enough of this magic user thing. I want to pursue my lifelong dream of being a jester, a comedian for the people. So, he came up with an act that involved a puppet that was a goblin puppet and another puppet that's a adventurer puppet of a human. And he performed the act to the fair in front of all the people in the fair at his local town, including the king. And in the act, the thing culminates with the two puppets exchanging bawdy jokes, and then the goblin puppet kills the human adventurer puppet at the very end and then laughs about it. And then the jester laughs about it too. But guess who wasn't laughing? The king and the people watching. They were mortified. They're like, what the going on here? You, get off the stage. You're just not funny. And by the way, get out of town too. They kick him out of town suddenly. And he's like, what's wrong with these people? I'm hilarious. My act... Oh, to heck with them. I'm going to go travel around and find another town where they can understand my humor. And guess what? He goes from town to town to town. Nobody gets the joke but him. They run him out of town everywhere he goes. It goes on for weeks and then months and then a few years. But he's determined to live out that dream. Bedraggled and downtrodden, he finds himself one day all scrambled up by a forest campfire. Goes all alone and he's going mad over these years now with his dream still. He just can't understand what's going on. So he's doing his little puppet act by himself in the woods at night by a campfire. And he's doing his little routine. And suddenly, he hears like rustling in the bushes. He's like, what's that? That's nothing. There was something. And then he continues doing his act. Blah, 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 blah. And there's more rustling in the bushes. Suddenly, he does his little thing and he kills the human with the goblin. Suddenly, in the bushes, a bunch of rustling and little eyes appear. Suddenly dozens of eyeballs appear and step forward. It's a bunch of goblins. The goblins approach him and think he's terrified. He's like this, what? And then the goblins all sit down and start laughing. They enjoyed the show. Finally, he found an audience. So he proceeds to do more and more. The goblins are hysterically laughing and falling over, gushing with adoration for him, and they decide to make him their de facto new leader. So then they lead him to a dungeon, which he takes over, and he decides, you know what, the heck with it. These are my peeps. These are my people. They enjoy my humor. Somebody gets it, and it's them. And now I'm going to get even with all the rest of those people that don't get it. They can come see my act and go through my Funhouse Dungeon, and then, we'll see what happens then. Then we'll see who gets the joke. So he creates this Funhouse Dungeon with all these crazy traps and puzzle things, and that's basically the gist of it. So player characters have to come to the dungeon to explore it, and whatever happens, happens. So that's basically the main storyline of the adventure. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next one.